GA load. Whoops, I mean, requesting mobile suit team to sortie. Begin the mission.
Hello everyone, this is Ninja_Guy_12 here, bringing you a match in the Gouf flight test type. This video was requested by Devil6171, who is in my Discord server, and he just wanted me to just make a video about this suit, talk about the build I have for it, and the discussion of whether this thing needs a buff or not. So, before we actually get into anything, if you guys want to know the color scheme which I've used for the suit, which is based off the colors from Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta Gundam, or Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, yeah. Wow, I'm stupid today. But yeah, I based it off of those. They look really good. I've had them for quite a long time. So, if you guys want to know the colors so you can use it yourself, you can always ask me what they are in the comment section down below, or my Discord server. Link to that's in the description. And if you want to make any GB02 request videos this month, you'd also ask me on my Discord server. So, the Gouf flight test type here is a 350 General, level 1. There is a level 2 at 400, but there is no higher levels of this suit yet. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any higher levels yet, when considering, or at least to my knowledge, because I know there's like a level 3 flight, Gouf flight type, which is its kind of cousin. So, yeah, I'm still kind of surprised we haven't gotten higher levels of this one in particular, but whatever. I feel like in certain aspects, not all aspects, in certain aspects, this thing is a lot better than its cousin. Due to the fact that, one, it's a general, so you're not going to get nearly as destroyed as if you're getting hit by other generals, so you just have to worry about the supports that are sniping you. And the fact that this thing actually has a dodge roll, so that's quite nice. And you can actually dodge in the air if you have your flight mode activated, so that's really nice. In terms of weapons this thing has, it has the giant bazooka, which is the only kind of main primary that it has. It has the Vulcan guns here for its hands, which now that you see these Vulcan gun hands, it makes me wonder why in the hell the Gouf, the normal MSV Gouf, can't equip an actual weapon if it has, you know, a Vulcan gun hand like this. Like, this thing has two of them and it's holding on to the bazooka with one hand anyway, so sure, it underhands it, but come on. But enough about that. It also has missiles for that are on the legs. They can be a bit hard to hit people if because obviously they're in the legs, so it's a bit difficult. But if you work at it, you could very easily hit people with them, and they do a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. So don't underestimate those missiles because they will hurt. And its melee weapon is just its fist, so it's nothing too special there. For its build, I'll have a image of that at the very end. I'll insert it randomly. So my build, I just kind of throw in a bunch of random parts, honestly, just to see like well, it's not really random, but I kind of try to build mine for like a bit of DPS and just being able to fly in the air longer, because obviously that's the whole point of this thing, is the fact that you need to fly. But whether or not this thing actually needs a buff, my answer to that thing is yes, it does need a buff. It is been quite a few months since this thing's nerf, where they basically took away its invulnerability to getting knocked down, pretty much. Which is kinda BS, in my opinion, that they did that to begin with. Because it was only really annoying when they stacked multiples of the same suit. So, like, especially the flight type, or just the normal flight type in particular, was like the annoying kind of counter, I guess. pre-nerf, where basically if you had an entire, like, let's say it's a 6v6 and you had 5 flight types and 1 support, you were basically guaranteed to lose because they were basically impossible to knock down. And like you had the support where it's just gonna help find out who has the lowest amount of health, and they'll just mow them down. So in a situation like that, I kinda understand. But with the flight test type, I'd almost never see people stack multiples of these, so I don't really see it as a problem. And like giving them a buff would really help, because it is kind of ridiculous that in like one bazooka shot, or kind of one even just like stagger beam rifle or something like that will just kind of knock this thing out of the sky. Like getting knocked down or like getting hit when you're just starting your animation to, you know, fly up, that's not the issue. It's like when you're up in the air, you get easily knocked down, so it's not really fun, and it makes you not be able to do anything, which is unfortunate because you kind of have to be in the air to actually do stuff with this thing. So yeah, I hope they'll eventually buff it by giving it its original powers, I guess. Basically, give it to the Biolant and the flight test type. And just give it to all of them, honestly, because it is kind of necessary to have it. And it would really greatly help the usage of these suits, because honestly, aside from the Biolant, which I do occasionally see, I almost see no one ever use the flight test type or the flight type, because they're just bad and no one wants to use them anymore, which is unfortunate, because I love those games where me and my bros, we just go 5 flight types. Goddamn, can't get anything right. And it was just so much fun doing that. Though I think honestly the whole flight type like stacking, that's kind of my group's fault, because we would do it like every game, and then like the day after we did that, literally it was like every game we had to deal with flight types stack teams. So I think it was kind of my fault for causing its nerf, or not really my fault, but just like our group's fault. But still, I kind of see the problem there. If you're stacking multiples, though, you could implement a system where like if you stack more than 2 of these, then it'll you know, just revert back to its post-nerf state. But if you have like 1 or 2, it could just stay in the pre-nerf state, you know? Because obviously you don't want this thing to be too broken, but it would just help if it didn't get nerfed. So yeah, I'm about to have a picture of my build at the very end, so you kind of see what I'm talking about here. So yeah, I just kind of have a bunch of random parts. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this request, Devil, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you all later.
Here's your rewards from this battle.